And so we've like pressure tested this. We played with a colleague of ours, Cindy Scott, and down in New Orleans. From Boston, that's like 1,300 miles. From the point of the server, the radius is 500 miles from the point of the server. We're out beyond that. We're all beyond that. So with Jamulus, when you're trying to play in near real time, the computer that is hosting the server software or the virtual ensemble room, the people that are connecting to that room for the optimal experience should not be more than 500 miles from that point of that computer. Within 500 miles of that point, anybody that connects should be able to play with a less than 20 millisecond ping time. What that does is it makes it feel like if you're on like a good size stage in a theater, that each musician is on opposite sides of the stage, and it's the distance that the sound travels from one side of the stage to the other. That's what it's going to sound like. A little tiny little gap, but it won't be enough to throw you off rhythmically. What we've done is try to play with people outside of that radius, over 500 miles from the server. And when you play with musicians who have really strong experience with rhythm, they can compensate. We do what's called a clap test. So like if you and I were to clap right now, it's so weird behind. But in Jamulus, we did this, and you can hear, it sounds like a flam. And when you hear that, you're like, okay, there's a little bit of a gap there. Let's start off with one instrument, and then we'll start to layer on the other instruments until everybody gets comfortable. We'll add another instrument. We'll add another instrument until everybody starts to lock in and adjust where they are based on their location physically than to what's happening in their headphones. And when you do that, it eases you in and it allows your brain to calibrate to that experience. And it works.